Welcome to Northern Ireland. Hello from Jimmy McGee and Paul McGee. It's semi-final time in the most prestigious trophy in all of 10-pin bowling, the World Cup. Later the men, first the ladies. Cara Honeychurch has already beaten last year's World Cup winner Burden, now faces another former winner in Beckel, and the winner of that will meet Shalin Sukifli from Malaysia for the World Cup. A profile of the ladies. Cara Honeychurch is from Melbourne, Australia, has achieved most things in the game, but never the magic 300. 290 is her best ever game. Martina Beckel is 37, from Frankfurt in Germany. She's a banker. She was third in the World Cup, second in the World Cup, and a winner in 1992. But she too is just short of the magic 300, only by 1 pin.
Iris Robinson, Mayor of Castlereagh, looking on as we pick up the action in the third frame.
Neither bowler has had a strike as yet. This is Martina Beckel. An interesting confrontation here between two left-handers.
And they've met on quite a few occasions in the past. 7-pin remaining there for Martina. Unlucky. But we'll have a look and see if anything go wrong. It looks quite a good ball. And the pin just going outside of the 7-pin. It should be no problem for Martina to pick up that spare.
Changes ball. Most of the players have a special ball for the spares. The 7 is easy, turns her back on it, mission complete.
Neither player has got a strike, with both of them having played 3 frames. Martina up on the left-hand lane now for her 4th frame.
You notice the wrist support there on her left hand. Also, it's after a week of bowling, many of them have to use plastic skin on the thumb, as the wear and tear is tremendous. The first strike of the semi-final goes to the former World Cup winner, Martina Beckel of Germany. They love it.
Tremendous shot there for Martina, making up for leaving the 7-pin in the 3rd frame. As you can see from the scorecard, Martina is 57 in the 3rd frame with a strike on the 4th, so she's a slight advantage, 1-pin advantage over Cara.
Well, if one can strike, so can the other. Great response from the Australian. Honeychurch has already beaten last year's World Cup winner. Wouldn't it be a fine double in Northern Ireland if she could beat another former World Cup winner?
She's making every effort to do so. That is a double in her 5th frame, so she's had a strike on the 4th and the 5th frame, and just edges ahead of Martina.
A very tough qualification to get in from Germany, as we watch boyfriend and bowler, or coach and bowler. This is Martina Beckel, 37 years old, from Frankfurt. 10-pin, thought about it, but didn't fall.
Yes, that's a tremendous shot from Martina. The best shot I've probably seen of all the bowlers so far. Tremendous shot, pins lifting off the deck and rolling right across and lying on top of that 10-pin. She'd be most disappointed not getting a strike there. That would have given her a double and kept pace with Cara.
Her record is marvellous in the World Cup. 1987, 3rd. 1989, she was 2nd. She was 6th last year, and she won it in 1992. And in addition to all of that, she won the singles at the World Championships in 1991. So a tremendous CV for Martina Beckel.
Another very good looking shot. Now that is what we call the most unluckiest shot you can have in bowling. The ball is too powerful. It really rips through the pins. You see it, she hits straight in her pocket, perfect, and leaves the 9-pin. Obviously, if you're a right-handed bowler and you throw that same kind of ball, you will leave the 8th pin. It's just too strong and she's certainly getting no breaks. It's 10 pin and a 7 pin, and now a 9 pin.
Which she shoots down.
So Martina has a little bit of catching up to do now with Cara. She's at the present approximately 11 pins in arrears, depending on what Cara rolls with her next shot.
Cara's had a very good World Cup here, both in normal play and in the knockout head-to-head stages, getting up 245, then a 246. She's a career high game, as you saw on the profiles at the top of 290. Go for it, Cara.
And she certainly did. That's 3 in a row for Cara. Strikes in the 4th, the 5th, and now the 6th frame, and that gives her a nice lead of 21 pins. She really stays balanced on this shot. She knows it herself. She's staying there, having a look at it, and it rips through. Not a sign of a pin left on deck.
Beautiful style. You notice the slide foot, which will be the foot opposite the hand that's actually bowling, and she'll slide right up. See that line just across there, the bottom middle of the screen? That's called the foul line. Just watch her slide up to it. It looks perfectly easy when it's perfect.
Some of the participants there looking on. And as you can see, Cara's now struck in the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Martina has only one strike in the 4th frame. And a lot of catching up to do.
But a marvellous competitor with her 15-pound ball. There's a lot of action, all right, a lot of interaction, but only 9.
Well, I have to say, this is one of the most unluckiest games I've ever seen in any final. But in a World Cup final, there is no luck for Martina. Leaving the 8 pin. Again, changing ball to her spare ball. Ball keeps straighter.
Paul says she's unlucky. Well, she was lucky that time, but there's no difference in that shot and 2 or 3 others. There's no legislating for luck in any kind of sport. Cara Honeychurch from Australia. Really on a strike roll here.
About to try and get her 5th strike in succession. On at the 8th frame. And has a lead of about 30 pins at the moment.
Tremendous bowling again from Honeychurch. That's the sort of style she exhibited in Atlanta, Georgia during the past summer when she won the Olympic challenge there. 2 years ago, she was 3rd in the World Cup when it was played in Hermosillo in Mexico. And it must be beginning to look demoralizing for Martina Beckel. All those people played during the week with the various countries, 71 countries here.
Martina really needs a strike here.
And she's got it. She may have had her ill fortune, but kept her head up, kept the smile going, and most of all, kept her style.
Strike in the 10th frame there for Martina. And has a possible chance of making a game of 225 if she gets 2 more. And here's our 11th frame ball, or our first bonus ball, whichever way you like to take it. Unfortunately, leaving the 6th pin, and certainly a most unlucky game for Martina. A game of 214 for Martina, which included 4 strikes and 6 nines. Very, very unlucky.
But no luck into it at all as far as this lady is concerned. Honeychurch from Melbourne. Remember, she's been up against 2 former World Cup winners. She got 9 strikes in beating Burden, last year's World Cup winner, And now she's on her way to a possible 8 strikes against another former World Cup winner in Beckel. What a double that would be for this cool, beautiful stylist from Australia. That's right in the pocket. That's another one. And with that sort of form, there is no argument at all. Cara Honeychurch came here as one of the favourites. The Mayor of Castlereagh agrees that that is a very good style indeed, and a very good score.
One shot to go for Cara in this game.
Yes, it's lovely when it doesn't matter, and that didn't matter. She finishes with a score of 262, and that's the best of the week for her in any game. No argument as she goes through to the World Cup final with a 262 score. Just no stopping Cara, but Martina was very generous in defeat.
Ja, ich war nicht nervös, aber es war halt sehr kalt hier auf der Bahn und ich hatte die ersten Würfe ein bisschen Probleme mit dem Timing und als es dann besser wurde, waren aber schon zu viele Strikes von Cara und da hatte ich dann nicht mehr die Chance aufzuholen.
My high game for the whole tournament has been 245, and I was joking last night saying hopefully my high games will come today, and so far they have, but you know, the next match is the one that really matters.
That's for sure. She's through to the World Cup final to meet Shalene Zulkifli from Malaysia, just 18 years old. Who'll be in the men's final? Well, you can find out after a short break. The audience is taking one, the players are taking one, and we'll take one as well.